Question 15 here is coming from the basics of vectors. Point A has coordinates -4, 1, and vector BA is -5, -12. Find the coordinates of B. Now, to move, this one means that you are moving from A to B, okay? If I have my 2 points, there are 2 ways I'm going to solve for you this one. If I have my 2 points here, let me say this is my A, this is my B, and there is the origin. Let's say it is here. So from O to A, and then O to B, all of these points in space, the origin has to be, let's say here, something like that, okay? Let's say this is the Y, this is the X, okay? Just something like that. Meaning, for us to move from B to A, -5, when you look at the axes, this is the X, this is the Y. Usually we put the arrows where it is increasing. So X is increasing this way, Y is increasing this way, and they are positives, okay? This is positive. Now here Y is negative below the X axis. X is positive, then on the left of the Y axis, X is negative. Now, if we say -5, that means you are moving 5 units to the left, okay? 5 units to the left. So I will move like this, 5 units to the left. Let me change the color here. So I'm moving 5 units, then 12 units. This one looks weird, but because this is 5 and then this is going to be 12, yet it is shorter, but don't worry, this is -12. So we come like that. That means if I'm moving from A to B, I move in the opposite direction. So I will move now 12, then this one will come to 5. You see? So that means that for me to get B here, I will get the coordinates of B. I'll get the ones of B. The ones of A, we have -4. Now, since we are moving 5 units now to the right, that one will be +5. Okay? We're moving to the right. And then the Y coordinate of A is 1. And then this is 12. We are moving up. So we put +12. And the answer here becomes a +1 and then a 13 here. Okay? Alternatively, I can do it this way. And I say, if they have given us BA, so from B to A here, from B to A here, this is the vector we are getting. So it will be BO, then plus OA. But BO is the negative of OB. Do you see that this one is moving in the opposite direction? You see that? So if you are moving in the opposite direction, then you change the sign. So it is going to become -B, then plus the OA. Okay? Now, here I tell people don't waste time. Just get the last one, which is A. So you write OA. And then minus the first one here, OB. Because you have seen that we are moving this way in the negative direction. You see that? Now, we are looking for OB. So bring this one this side. We shall have OB, which is equal to now OA minus the BA. So substitute OA, the vector for the position vector of A is going to be -4, 1. So you write it as a column vector, -4, 1. And then for BA, it is given as -5, -12. Now, here we shall have -4 minus -5. That one will give us a +1. Okay? So that is a +1. then 1 minus minus, that one becomes a plus, then 12. So 1 plus 12, you get 13. So this is a column vector. That means the coordinates of B, then we transform them like this, 1, 13. So that is that. Now this is an alternative approach, alternatively. So that is that there. Then part B, point C has coordinates 5, negative 2. Find a vector CA. So I'm not going to waste time. CA, just like I've told you, get the last one minus the first one. OA is negative 4, 1. Then OC will be 5, negative 2, because the coordinates were given here. Now negative 4 minus 5, that one will give us negative 9. Then 1 minus minus, that one becomes a plus. So we shall get a 3 there. Part C, EF is equal to 3BA. Find the magnitude of EF. Now these are vectors. So I have, let's say, this vector here, and then I have another one. These are parallel vectors, because parallel vectors can be given as scalar multiples of each other. Okay, so let's say this is B, this is A, then this is E, this is F. Okay, so in length, this EF here is 3 times the length of BA. So what I can do is to first find the length of BA, then I find the length of what? EF, by multiplying that by 3. Okay, so BA, we know that using Pythagoras theorem, if you have this one has moved X this side, this one has moved Y this side to give you this vector, then the length of that vector is going to be the square root of X squared plus Y squared. Okay, using Pythagoras what? Theorem. So meaning BA is going to be equal to the square root, and they gave us BA, which is negative 5, negative 12. So if we have it there as negative 5 squared, then 12 negative also squared, this one will give us 5, 12, and 13 is a Pythagorean triple. So they are connected. We have 25 here plus 144. This one will give us 169, and square root of 169 gives us 13. So meaning EF here, by that I'm finding the length of this one. So EF here then is going to be equal to 3 times the length of BA. So this will be 3 times 13, which will give us 39. Now, if you first find 3 of BA, it might give you hard time. You have 15 here, then you also have 36, pardon me here. You get 36 here. Then you square this one, you also square this one, and you add. It is going to give you hard time for you to find a square root. So that's why I began by telling you that if these are two vectors which are parallel, then the length of this one will be a scalar, which is a 3 here. Then you multiply it with the length of this one. So just get the length of the smaller one, which we have gotten here, then multiply it by 3. As simple as that. In studies of modulus functions, we also have something like this. If I have E, I want to get EF, its length here, then which is equal to now the length of 3BA. I pull out the 3, I put it like this. So first find the length of this one, and then you multiply it with the 13. Okay, so that is that.